The National Assembly has approved the appointment of Renson Mulele Ingonga as the next Director of Public Prosecutions. A section of lawmakers has described him as an officer whose integrity is beyond reproach and who is fit to hold a tough office. He was, however, was challenged to ensure the independence of the office and avoid acting on the whims of the political class. Mulele will be taking over from Nordin Haji, who moved to the National Intelligence Service Office.
National Assembly's special sitting Thursday saw the consideration of an array of urgent business of national interest. The appointment of Renson Mulele Ingonga as Director of Public Prosecutions was approved, with legislators commending his integrity standards.
He was employed in the public service as a registrar and later transferred his services to the office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. Currently, he is the man in charge of the Office of Director of Public Prosecutions in Northeastern Province.
To work not to secure convictions, but to work to secure and guarantee justice to the people of Kenya.
Lawmakers challenging Mulele to ensure the criminal justice system works for all and sundry equally.
Sometimes a prosecutor would want to do a very good job, but he's constrained in many ways by the kind of very lackluster and very permissive manner in which we have approached some of our things, and including in the Constitution right now. And there's need for us to revisit our Constitution.
He is succeeding an individual who has performed extraordinarily well. Former DPP Nordin Haji had a very illustrious time in this office.
The office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has been vacant for a while after the former Director Nordin Haji was appointed to the National Intelligence Service. And National Assembly has rejected amendments on the Public Finance Management Amendment Bill adopted by the Senate on public debt and borrowing, saying the move will curtail the functions of National Assembly. Senate had proposed that the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury submit to both houses by 30th April every year a report on the debt status and borrowing undertaken by national government and indicate exceptional circumstances.
The committee noted that the primary amendments by the Senate will degrade the functions of the National Assembly, especially when both houses consider and most importantly pass resolutions relating to national government borrowing.
They can actually by resolution get a lot of details relating to debt issues, but not by straight arrangement where they get reports straight from the Treasury to them. So on those bases, Honorable Speaker, I think it's important we don't rewrite the Constitution. So I support the rejection.
Speaker Moses Wetangula says there may be need to form a mediation committee to deliberate on the position. Meanwhile, the National Assembly has adopted a bill that seeks to privatize state-owned entities. Members of Parliament said the bill will help to protect the entities against state capture.
This bill brings in qualifications and of the staff and the board that is required for learning the process of privatization.
The government is passionate, is unfriendly to business, so it cannot undertake business. And that's why we must always privatize and get the government out of business and let those people whose motive is profit making undertake business.
The Digital Health Bill and Social Health Bill were tabled for first reading in a move to actualize universal health coverage agenda. Kamchemenza for Prime Edition.